when you first start your game, you'll be asked to choose a character. I'm going to be going over the one I am, and that's the Excalibur. That's really your muscle in the game. You have a mage, and you have one of, because the Excalibur is an easier pick for most beginners to the game to have a little more fun with your modding, which I'll talk about later on in this series. There are 3 simple points. You know, this game is a free game for any of y'all, you know, that don't want to spend money on a game. This is a free game, so you don't have to spend the money for the free game. Just to give you a little heads up on that. It's a free game. I chose the Excalibur, which thank you, boss. I'm glad you're already here. Right now I'm doing the beginner's guide, like I said. The setup for my character, I was playing around with the character things, so let's just jump right on into Warframe and I'll show you all my setup. I've been playing it for 2 days straight, no sleep. I've gotten advice from a lot of people that are, have every, Warframe and all that. Kind of, probably like 12 or 13 of my friends have every Warframe, every level, so max level on all of them. So I've gotten tips and tricks from all of them, all into one video here for y'all. As you can see, I am the Excalibur, which is easier for beginners to understand how to mod, how to use. And we'll get a little more into that as the video goes on. And I'll talk a little bit more about the gear that you can get for the character and how to level him up, how to max level your equipment. We'll get into that a little later on. Let me load in and we're just going to talk about it. Alright, first thing when you load in, you'll be doing the storyline missions. I do recommend doing them. Yeah. Most beginners will choose this character. That's the best part. So as you can see, I'm been using a little bit more of my friend's advice for this game, which I'll show you the setup I have going for this character, and I'll explain why. And I'll show you the upgrades for this. For instance, the Excalibur, you can upgrade with mods. I do highly recommend it. The first mod I do recommend is Vitality. You can get plus 240 health to your character. It's an easy mod to come by. It's common mod. You can get just by doing the first 4 missions. You can get this mod doubled. Second one I always tell people to try to get is the Thief Wit. It highlights all the loot on every map, so you can actually get the loot. My third one is also Warm Coat. This one is when you start getting into the colder weather maps. You'll get this one. I've noticed it's a little bit harder to find, but it shields you from the ice resistance,
the intelligence profiles of the
which is really nice.
Error, not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Get out of here. Then Intensify is plus 5 of your ability strength. It's worth it, especially if you're this strong character for beginners. It's a little harder to find, but once you get it, it's fine. Then this is where you can play around with your character. I have Rush. You can put another damaging mod, or things that according to your play style. +5, not leveled that up yet. And then Stretch, which ability range, which is +7.5. It just adds the distance that your attack can go. But that is your Excalibur. For my primary, which beginners will usually start out with this as their primary, which is the Paris bow, either M1 or just Paris bow. I have the Karak on mine because I've been working on getting all my weapons leveled up, and I am going to tell you all the mods that I do recommend for the Paris bow. If that's your primary, I do recommend the Serration. It is right here. At its base level, it will do a smaller amount of plus to the percentage of damage, but at stage 3 it gives you a plus 60% damage. I also have Ammo Drum, which gives you 5% ammo maximum, so you can get a lot more ammo for your weapon. And I've kept this as the same as ever since I started the game, so may have added the Vital Sense, but I had Infected Clip, which is a toxin. It eats away at the health, plus 15 damage to them. Speed Trigger just helps you fire a bow 2 times faster. Really nice. Really a classic, just a speed boost to your fire rate. Your Vitality Sense, that's just doing plus 20 more crit damage. That means you'll be more likely to do critical damage to a target. Really nice. Especially for somebody that's starting out. But the first one I would recommend y'all try to get is Serration and Infected Clip. Those two are the main ones that I use. I haven't leveled that up, but I'll talk more about that later. Then for your secondary, usually you'll either have a pistol, which is gonna be either, let's see if I can find that pistol real quick for you. What was it? The MK. It's like the very first pistol you get was like the MK something. I opted out of that one and I went with the Lato and the AK Lato. I have both of those. But I think it was like the MK1. Yeah, I went with Lato. Yeah. So I've been using mainly these two right here. I will be switching to do Kraken to level it up and the Kunai to level that up, but that'll get it later on. My upgrades for these pistols, this varies player to player to player depending on how you want to set up your weapons. I do highly recommend Hornet Strike. That's basically your damaging mod for the pistols or your secondary weaponry. I do love this one just because it does do plus 120 damage for having 5 level ups on it. Then again, I have a Toxin plus 75. Stunning Speed, which is a reload speed, and a status change, which status change can give you different things. Then I have another reload speed, so it's faster reload speed for my pistol, so I don't have to wait between reloading and unloading. Next one I'm going to talk about, and this is your main weapon. I call it the main weapon. A lot of people don't even bother with calling it the main weapon. You got your Skyen. I have them dual. You'll get one sky for your main weapon at the very beginning, and I've used, which I think I do have somewhere. Let me see if I can find one for y'all so y'all can see what it looks like. There it is. That's what you'll get at the beginning. The regular Sky. I do recommend at the beginning to rank that to max and then get the dual. I didn't bother getting the dual when I got mine maxed. I waited till now, literally. But on here, I do have the jagged edge and the parry. But once you level it up higher, you can add more to it. And I do recommend doing that. I have jagged edge, which is a slash plus 15, and then parry is a counter chance. Probably I will right now anyway, so that y'all can, so I can do damaging. Which one would be a better bet? Like smite here, because that's basically the enemies that you will be fighting. When you get a little bit farther into the game, you'll be fighting the corpus. Then I usually will go with like a elemental, just to, you know, help me through the tougher times. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this Garvis off and put Fever Strike on. That'll just make it a little bit stronger and helpful. But like I said, that's your dual Skyim. Your single Skyim should always have some sort of elemental damage. If it's not toxin, it's electric, fire, one of those two. I do recommend getting the Skyim with the toxin, just because it does a little more damage. Then you get to your Exalted Blade. This is your super attack. You have, and I'll explain more when I get into a match so you can see clearly what I'm talking about. You have 4 attacks: a blind, a super blade, a ground pound death blade, and then a super jump blade. I hardly ever use the super jump blade, just coming out there. The ground pound blade, that's what I call it. People have different names for them. The flashbang blade, which is a real good one for defense and all that, I do recommend that. When you get a little higher up there, the flashbang becomes your obsolete almost, and the jump becomes obsolete. The ground pound, it will help you. For these companion loadouts, if you get the tax on, I am going to show y'all what y'all need to do to get the best out of your taxon. I have it equipped with RTAC, but I'll get more into that as I get through. These are your companions. I gotta get a collar for my dog, obviously, but you have a taxon, a carrier, a death cube. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. These are companions. They help you in certain ways. My taxon, and I'll show you the upgrades I have on this so y'all can see. I have molecule conversion, which literally it means you blast an enemy with a 10-minute, converting 50 damage into shield for your. I have this one upgraded 3 times, so it gives me the Sentinel will attack first, visibility enemy with 25 minutes of continuous blast. Then I have a spare part. If my Texon ever dies, I'll get a rare item drop and a chance, that's what it is, on its death, it will literally drop a rare item. Then you have Guardian. Boost owner's shield by 58% when it runs out. Then you get into what I like to call the health boosters. And I know my internet connection quality isn't currently, good enough for broadcasting. It might time me out, so I might end this shortly after this one. But I'll restart. Enhanced Vitality. I maxed out this one, so it gives you a vacuum, gathering link, detects, and collects items including mods. So that's pretty good. If killed, regenerates 1 times, the 58% of max health and is invulnerable for 1 second. So those are my taxon, and I'm going to also talk about, the RTAC, which you'll probably not be getting that soon. These are just your primary, your rifles. Pretty much those are the ones that I choose. I'm trying to speed this up before it kicks me from the broadcast, which it has done occasionally. You got your point strike, which is 25% critical chance. Combustion beam, once you get a little higher, you kill explodes, dealing 400 damage shortly after death. Sinister reach, do recommend this one, which you can reach up to +3 to the range. Cryo rounds, it's +15. Yeah, I know. Then I also put infected clip on this one, and also I'm getting tongue-tied tonight, as y'all can tell. A Repune, which is +5 impact damage. I do recommend these. They might be small, but they are worth it. And then for my gear, once you get a little bit higher, and I'll go through these just so you know what they are. Let me just go ahead and get that on, and that on. Alright, there we go. And then emotes. Y'all know what emotes are. Alright, so gear. These are what you'll get a little later on in the game. You'll get your codec scanner, and I'll explain each and every one of these when the time comes up, like in the first or second level. Codec scanner, glyph prism. I have a health restore large, a Lanzo fishing spear, a perm fishing spear, a Tulok fishing spear. And I'll explain all those as this video goes on. Let me check the guild chat because I think I keep getting hit. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things to where, as you can see, I'll go through the ship, explain every single part to y'all so y'all understand what's in y'all ship and how it can be accessible for you. And I do highly recommend y'all do it a little bit simpler than I just did. I made this ship a little too decorative. So you know what I'm going to do? Real quick, before I explain how to do this, I'm going to change it back to what it will look like when y'all start y'all ship. Default colors. Thank y'all. Just so y'all aren't going to be confused, and I'm not going to be confused. I'm going to tell y'all how to do these things. Oh, no. Come on. Even I get confused a little bit here and there. Orbiter. I think that's what it was, yeah. Interior decoration. Yeah. I don't want any decoration. Good. Alright. Now that I fixed that, there is no color, so it should be all good and normal. Yeah. Let me grab my dog back. Just so he can stand right there instead of walking around. Okay. When you first start the game, you'll be introduced to your navigation system. It's right here. Which is, let me get it a little closer. Come on. Alright, you have Earth, you have Venus, Mercury, which are all really, you know, all these planets right here, as you can see, are all real good. And I'll go in a little bit on, you know, how to farm items that you may need, stuff like that as we go through. For instance, when you first start the game, you'll be on Earth. You won't have any of these unlocked except for you'll have E Prime and unlocked, so definitely do that extermination mission. And I'm going to go through each and every mission again just to show y'all how to on different sections after the beginner's guide. I'm just going to show you the beginner's guide, and then I'll go through every single mission again and give you tips and tricks on what you can do in those missions. Which a lot of these YouTubers, what they'll do is they'll just show you one solid playthrough and not explain, you know, how to find really good items, how to get resources, where you can farm for resources and stuff like that. Farming for resources just means you do a mission over and over and over again until you get the resources that you need to craft or any of that. But we'll get more into that as the video goes on. You will not be able to do this mission yet, this Archwing, until after, I would say, you go through Mars, and I want to say until you get to at least completing the Archwing mission set. But we won't get into that right now. So that's your navigation. Over here you have your syndicates, who you're literally allianced with. You can be in a clan, for instance, like I am, but these are your syndicates. You can choose who to favor or who not to favor. Like, for instance, I don't have, say for a new loci, I am condemned in that alliance. Same with liability. I'm liability to it. So, but for this one, I'm neutral, 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 and neutral. Like I said, those are all your things. All you gotta do is put an emblem on your chest, and that's it. This is your PvP station, which is Conclave. Team Annihilation, and I'll hit that just so y'all can see. You get your Annihilation, which is 1v all. You got your Team Annihilation, which is 4v4. You got your Capture, which is a 4v4 capture the flag style. And then you got your Lenaro, which is a 3v3. Which is kind of, I try to stay away from these as much as I can, at least. I'm not a big PvP style guy, so I don't usually jump in for PvP. This console will do PvE, which is player versus environment. I call it, at least. Player versus everything. But This is your codex. You'll come in here maybe once or twice to complete missions. I do highly recommend you take a look at what you've completed. Go to your universe, check with all of these, go through every single one. For your training, if you don't know how to do something, or you don't know how, this is your best friend. The basics will give you a big basic tutorial on how to play the game. The advanced movement will show you literally what it says. Advanced melee, upgrade mods, you know, how to work the game itself to your advantage. Clans, say missions. These are all the mission types that you'll come across in the story missions. Most of them are easy. The best ones that I can actually say for you to get into at the very beginning of your game is definitely, let me see if I can find it, mobile defense, survival, which is right here, and then also defense. Those are the three main ones that I've used to level up. But you do have to do almost every single mission style in the game. That's your codex. Real simple, easy. Don't worry about the animals. I'll get more into those later. Here's your marketplace. This is where you can come to get items and blueprints. Up here you'll see at the top left of your screen, you'll see categories. Hit triangle. You'll have your featured items, which are, you know, your popular wish list and starter bundle. You can create a wish list. I don't really know what it's good for. Warframes, these are your characters. You can get the blueprints for any of these characters on here. Right now I'm finishing up Rhino, but I'll get more into your Warframes, how you can collect them and all that as this video goes on. Right now I have Excalibur right here. I'll click on them. To get the Excalibur blueprint, it's 35,000 money. Your money is going to be your biggest thing. Platinums, don't worry about your platinums when you're first beginning. And I do not recommend y'all buy platinums with real money, because as you level up in the game and you gain more knowledge, which I'll give y'all, you'll be able to trade people for platinums. And I'll give y'all an in-depth way of doing that. So don't waste your hard-earned money on the game. It's not worth that. Ribbon. Ribbon. Okay. Lotto and ribbon. Alright. What up, y'all? Yeah. I'm trying to read what the chat has going on for it. Katie, Lotto, and Ribbon. Okay, thank you. But yeah, I do recommend starting your character as the Excalibur. And I'm glad that they have the other two characters, a few characters here. The one I'm going to try to get, and it might be impossible for me, is the Hydroid. Really cool water creature. You can summon a Kraken, Undertow, Tidal Surge, and that. 50,000. I'm going to have to try my hardest to get that one. But like I said, it'll come in due time. Oop, go back in real quick. For the next category is your weapon blueprints. These are all weapons that you can get for blueprints. But say like I was telling you, the dual scanner, like I have right here. You have recipes to build these things. If you have a good enough friend that will gift you platinums, definitely go for it. But I don't recommend buying platinums for these things. Your equipment is the same thing. If you have people that can gift you these items, your affinity, which is to level up all your weapons, a credit boost, which levels up your money, a resource boost that gives you all the resources so you can craft, and then the resource drop chance booster, which will boost the chance of something really good that you need to drop. Those aren't even. Then you can buy decoration and forma, which if you're in a clan, forma is one of the best items that you can actually get, because you need a whole lot of this crap. You need one for every room in your clan, and I'll go over the clan stuff later, which is literally 20 platinums for here, or I think you can buy the thing in your clan thing, but your arc wing, you have to be master level 5, just so people don't don't accidentally say, oh, I can't do that yet because I have to be level 5 mastery. That's what happened with me. But yeah, you get all these decorations for your ship, for rooms for your ship, the health large and stuff like that, ship colors. And I'll go more into this later on. I'm just going to you can get your little plushies. I call these things in-game plushies. Some of these things I haven't even seen it in a while. There's the new scimitar ship. These are pretty good. A lot of my friends have those. But yeah, that's your your equipment category. Then you go with your companions. What you'll need first is your incubator power core for when you get companions. Get also DNA stabilizers and genetic code templates. And I'll explain why I say genetic code templates later on in the video. But when we get over to there, it'll be way easier. Or you can, if you are one of those that want to just, literally buy things in game, you can get the starter kit, which gives you the genetic coding, the incubation power core, the stasis slot, the DNA stabilizer, and the genetic coding templates. I don't recommend doing that. But yeah, let's see. I don't know why I keep getting out and in like that, but it just happens. After that, you get your bundles. These are Warframe bundles, cosmetic bundles, and miscellaneous bundles, literally. You can get most anything off of these, but it's all bundled packs. So pretty much any item that you can see in the marketplace, it's bundled with something else in this game. Then these are your, if I'm right, 10 OG, which are, I'm guessing, skins, and mainly skins to the weapon stuff. And then if you have a Prime, I think the next few are like Prime Access, Prime Vault, and I'll just Wrong chat. Huh? I guess JNew222 said wrong chat. Okay. Yeah, he's actually the one that actually invited me to Tokyo. But yeah, just so you know, boss. These are basically going to be if you have a Prime membership to PlayStation. And I'll just show you real quick. But yeah. I don't know why it keeps doing that. And then for Platinum, I would have to go to the PlayStation Store, which would end the stream, which you can buy them from anywhere from $9 all the way up to I think $50 or $60 or even $100 is the max on that. Alright. Don't pay attention to the big ass dog or whatever you want to call this thing. Not yet, at least. This is where you can mod your things. Say, for instance, I want to mod, for instance, upgrade your mods, which is fusion. Transmute mods, you get 4 of your mods that you have multiple of. You can transmute them to make them a little bit more powerful mod. You can sell your mod for credits. You can dissolve your mods for the upgradable pieces that you need to upgrade. I do recommend upgrading. Say, for instance, I'm trying to find my thief wit. Right here. This is max. So as you can see, when I hit this, thief wit is already max. Sell for 500 money, or dissolve for 21 of those. I am not doing that, but I'll show y'all how to.
The balance of power
on here.
continues to shift. Navigation is marked
Let's
with
see.
new invasions.
Say, for instance, a level 2, this one. I'm only going to do one of these, so fusion, hit the plus, and it'll go up, up. It costs you the fusion marks and money. Not real money, but the in-game money. So I'll try to get vitality up to... Wait, this is vitality. I already have vitality over here. What am I doing? That one. So I'll probably go up 1, maybe 2 more. Or no, 1 more. So then all you have to do is hit square to upgrade. So now that's going to be 280 health plus to your thing. I do recommend upgrading your mods. Then right over here is where you can create your blueprints. You'll usually have a whole lot different one like Paris and stuff like that. You need materials. That's what the missions will do for you. Right now I'm working on Rhino, the Warren, and Hex. I have to get to level 5 before I can create that thing. I have also the Dread bow. For everyone who doesn't know, that's a good bow for the game. But to really start one of these, say for instance, I want to create another genetic code template. You click X. Are you sure you want to build this genetic coding template? I have the resources, so just hit OK. It takes 5 hours and 59 minutes each time you do it. Some of these can take up to, like, for instance, your Warframes. If you're going to do these, your Warframes will take up to 3 days. As less as, I would say, the least one will take about a day and a half. But your upper ones usually will take anywhere from 1 up to, I don't know what the max one was. Let me see what he says. No, wrong chat. I meant to put it here. Huh? Okay. Okay, there. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the clan chat plus the on-air chat, just so y'all know that. So, going over here, I already did the mods. This is your incubator, which you'll get after you beat Earth, usually, or maybe middle of Earth. Come here, boy. Alright, what you'll have to do is you'll have to get eggs, which will be in a mission. Get the incubator core, like I was telling you. Sure, you have an open slot stasis slot, and then no active pets, which I do right here. Stasis chambers, you can put your pet into a stasis chamber. After it's fully done, it takes roughly 2 days to do, well, sometimes 3. So I do recommend, highly. You need an imprint, which is this tool that I was just making so I have an imprint of this dog. Or now you'll go to your main thing, which will tell you. Here you go. So Death Junkie, that's why I named him, has 95% more health. Death Junkie is in great shape. Applied DNA stabilizer. The name of the dog is Death Junkie, just so y'all don't forget. Deals 100% more damage. Death Junkie is excited to see you. You can interact with him, which I'll show y'all. And then learn about the Chesa Kubro, which is a female version, which is right here, female version of this one. This Kubro will disarm adversities, receive the spoils of battle. So it will receive pretty much everything. I don't know what this one is. Consign. Maybe somebody in the chat will help me out with that one sometime. Then you can rename. So that's your incubator where your pet is. You gotta also buy a collar for him. I don't know where to get a collar, but I'll figure that out and let y'all know how to do that. This is your arsenal, which I've already gone over, where you can change your loadout, the appearance, upgrade, the emote. If you hit L3, we'll bring up this menu. You have your cooperative, then your vehicles. When you get arc wings, this is where you'll come to upgrade those. That's what this one is. Go here to vehicles. We'll bring up your arc wings. I have the Imperator. Ugh, I'm getting tongue-tied tonight. Don't blame me. I've been up for 3 nights straight. Ordinate. And I'll show y'all what I have on these. I have enhanced durability. I haven't done many of these missions. Polar mag I'm going to shove on there. And that one I'm going to shove on there. So there you go. Combustion rounds and polar mag. 20% cold and 20% heat. Then on your weapon, I'm going to hit upgrade. You got cutting edge. Oh. Nope. Okay, so I haven't upgraded that. So, okay. Then for your heavy weapon, it automatically has the Imperatory. I'm not really good speaking tonight just because I'm really tired. And then I'll tell you about that later. Most of these will help y'all in a long way. This one here, as you level up and you do a lot of those defenses, you'll get relics. Each relic will give you prime blueprints, or at least one common, uncommon, or rare chances, depending on what you got. I have Neos, Mesos. Neos will give you this as choices of them. You got your Wukong Prime Blueprint chassis, blades, another blueprint chassis. I'm just going to go up for y'all. Forma blueprint. So you can get the blueprint to build these all from relics. You get another blueprint for it. Another blueprint for it. Another blueprint for Forma. From basically, I think all of these you do have Forma, so except for this one, surprisingly. This one you get the Lex Prime, Timber Prime, those. You can upgrade these, and I do highly recommend upgrading them when you can. They are worthwhile to upgrade. See, like this one, I'm going to take it, I'm going to just go ahead and upgrade it so it goes up to the next level, which is, I want to say a C4, I believe. So now I can get the Forma blueprint, and I have 4 of those, 7 of those, you know, stuff that will give me these Forma blueprints. Those are relics, really good for everything. When you get higher in level, you'll unlock these rooms. I'm not high enough, I guess, or I don't have enough stuff for any of these. Because right now, the only mission I'm on right now, and I gotta find that collar. I wonder where that is. But yeah, you're here. I have a bird, which actually I am gonna use Austin Weaver's names here. Katie and Lato, because I do like those names. Those sound really cool. So I'll do the bird as Katie, and the whatever this creature looks like, Lato. So how about that? Katie and Lato. So let's go. To start off, I'm going to kind of get into a little bit that will actually help you after you get past the first, I would say, first 3 missions on this. And I'll give you tips as I go along in the series that I'm going to be doing in a few days anyway, where I'll go back and redo like E Prime, Marion, Mantle, Lilith, you know, all of these. But for this video are the beginners. So after you do these missions, you'll be winding up at like junctions. These are solo missions. So if you have friends that are doing it with you to level up to those junctions, these are solo missions. You got to do every quest in that solo mission. And I'm going to do this one just to show you my technique. A lot of people say that this technique is a cheater's technique. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this for y'all. This is the Mars Junction, which so C has been invited to clan. C has left the clan, just so you know, Austin. He was invited, but then he left for some weird reason. Don't know why. Great for y'all. So you'll come into this room. This is my method. As you see, my blades are toxic. I've already done it, so now I'll hit square, go up here, freeze him. No, he just froze me, but I blinded him, so I should be coming out of it sooner. Yeah, I screwed that up. I royally screwed it up. I might die here. Like I said, I might die here, so. But if you use that blind ability, plus my dual swords aren't strong enough anyway, but just so you know, use that blind, you can go right through them easily. Really, any of them you can do that with. But since my weapons aren't max level anymore, because I've been maxing level a lot of different things by doing a little farming and stuff like that. Austin, are you still in the video? Or did it just cut? Hold on. So C has been invited and is gone now. Alright. So your very first mission, and I'm going to pause it here at 1 hour, so I can go and play a little bit myself, but here's what I'm going to tell y'all. Have fun with your missions. Explore. It doesn't really matter on how fast or how strong you really get yourself. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. So, if y'all like this series and y'all want to see more of these series, I would like to thank my clan boss, Austin Weaver. His gamer tag on here, if y'all want to friend him, he's a real nice guy. If you want to be invited to the clan, talk with me, talk to really any of these guys, you know. I0 Skill, JNew22, he's usually offline, but he's always on the game sometimes. Toyo Ghoul 2001. Talk to him. He's the founding warlord, which is the founding guy of this clan. It's the Demons of Lotus. Really good clan. Really friendly people. Actually, JNew222, he was the one who invited me to this clan. I thank him for that. He's taught me a lot about this game. Most of the advice I've given y'all is all thanks to that man right there. If he has a YouTube channel, I'll ask him. So, like I said, just if y'all know who I am, I give a shout out to Tokyo Ghoul 2001. I do give him a shout out. Go check his gamer, if y'all are PlayStation 4 guys, add him. If y'all play this game, just add him. Really cool dude. JNew22 or 222, I don't know why. Add him too. I mean, he's a really cool dude. He will help y'all out if y'all need help. But yeah, I do recommend y'all definitely get in a clan to help y'all out. As y'all can see, we have soldiers, warlords, officer. Wait, warlords? How many warlords do we got in here? I'm trying to see. Okay, yeah. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 warlords. Trey Gamer is a soldier. Charaman is a soldier. I'm trying to see. As you can see, JNU 22-2 is a warlord. I'm an officer. CC is a soldier. Zero skill is a general. And then a founding warlord is Tokyo Ghoul. So I do recommend y'all get to know these people. Okay. But yeah, I do recommend all these things. As you can see, we're just level 1. Tokyo, if you watch the ending of this video, our clan is ready for the sending ceremony. So, whenever you're ready for that, I've already entered the clan dojo, which I'm going to show y'all right now. When y'all enter a clan, y'all gotta create a clan key for every clan that you join. And you can only join one at a time. So I'll enter the clan dojo right now so I can go donate to them, because they do need some help with the donate. But yeah, I would highly recommend, I'm going to tell you all this, I highly recommend joining a clan. Wow. They've upgraded the spawn point. Whoa. Why would I get spawned here? Okay. Meditation area. Cool. Didn't realize that. Alright. I gotta go down. Okay, elevator. There we go. Alright. So as you go down, usually I didn't think that they would change that to a spawn point. Let me go down here to here. This is your research area for your dojo. As you can see, I'm researching a few of these items here, like your Neuro Incubator Upgrade System part, which is 72 hours. Oh, that's crazy. You can get your Trail and Lab 1. Okay. I don't even know what that's for, but okay. So as you come out here, you can look here. This is your, I'm trying to see what it says up there. Your participating members, which is 2. Clan meetup, which I'll hit that. No. You just continue through here. You got your trade station, which is really nice, and that's how I've helped a lot of people with trade. As you can see, you can trade items within the guild. Here's where you can donate. So I'm gonna, for my clan, I'm going to donate 180 to the vault. I'm going to donate some resources to the vault, which isn't much for me because I can just get these back. And usually it's going to be let's see, what do I want to give them? So I do have a forma. So I'll go up there and put that in there. But yeah. Neuro rods, you get all these. Let me look, see what I have plenty of. Okay, those I can just donate the whole damn stack to them. Salvage, I'm just gonna donate the whole stack. I can get all those back. Alloy plating, I can get all those back. Circuits, I can get all those back. Rubidoos, I don't even know what you use those damn things for. Oxums, I'm going to keep those just because those are harder to find. Polymer bundles, I can just give them all those. Hexams, I'm not using any of that, so give them all that. I need those. I need just the rest, so I'm going to just provide those. So that's going to never refund. I don't care if it, D O N A T E. So I donated to my clan on live. So Austin, don't say I didn't donate. In here you can trade with clanmen. Hold on. Wait, why isn't my L2 chat not working? Okay, hold on. There. Alright. I'm helping her now. Angel. Neat. Okay, if you need help, I'm available. Also, Jay New is a lot more better with helping new players. Yes, he is, Austin. You are right. He is better helping new players. But you're also good. It doesn't take people that hard to help new players. But Jay New is the one that helped me with the game. So, I owe everything to him. Austin, if you watched this whole video from start to finish, I hope you do. Because I do recommend it. Let me look here real quick. Yes, he's my baby daddy in real life. Oh my. CTFU. Welcome to the call. Yeah, okay. So that's going to be the end of this video. I'm going to leave it here for y'all, just so that y'all have something to look forward to. I'm going to leave the dojo. So I do recommend hitting them up. JNew 222. I do recommend getting them up here. I'm going to ask if they have a YouTube channel. Put it down in the description of the, or comment of this section. If y'all have a YouTube channel yourselves. If not, love y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video. I hope that y'all do play this game and have a wonderful time playing this game, because I do, and I enjoy this game. If y'all need help, my gamer tag is right there at the bottom for Nick2156. Hit me up, and I will definitely play with y'all. If y'all need help, I'll help y'all out. I don't have a problem with that. If going back to the back, you know, the very first mission on Earth, I'll help y'all if y'all need help. Just always ask. Even in clan chat, if you need help, just ask. We can always help. Don't be that guy who's just gonna try, oh, I'm just gonna give up on the game. Ask for help, because it makes the game more fun when people help you out.
Mortis is angry. I may require maintenance after all.
But yeah, I'm gonna be getting off now, so definitely go check them out. Definitely have fun with this game, and I'll see you in my next video, which is gonna be the beginner's guide number 2, where I'll be playing through the missions. Just edit that part out. But yeah, I love y'all. I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace, love, and for neck out.